Hi there, it's Gordon from Kaizen Active, and this video is about our beliefs, the things that hold us back, and how to push through them. So today, one of our clients very kindly posted in our private members area that they were having a particular type of problem, and this is the sort of thing that comes up for them again and again and again, and it stops them from being great, and they don't want that to happen anymore. So with that in mind, they've shared it. I want to share it with you, and then I want to talk through my thoughts on that and how we can help them really be great more of the time, because it's not helping them be great, they're already great. I want to help them be great more of the time. So this is what they said. They said, I want to stop undoing all my hard work when things don't go to plan. I'm an all or nothing kind of person. There's no in between, and I'm either go hard or go home. So you get a real sense of identity there, and this person's fabulous. They're absolutely great. They just struggle to be for them, they struggle to be great all the time. They just fight with themselves. They get in their own way, and I think we all know it. We all do it. But I think for this person, it's something that if they really nailed it, if they could master this, their life would be very different, and that's what we're all about. So let's just examine some of the things they've said first of all and ask, is it true? So first thing they said, I want to stop undoing all my hard work when things don't go to plan. First thing is, are you undoing all your hard work when things don't go to plan? Because I think that might just be a story you're telling yourself. Yeah, you absolutely have behaviours that make you slip back the way, but you're not undoing all your hard work. You're being too hard on yourself at that. You're not undoing all of it. You're undoing some of it. So use really specific language, because if you tell yourself you undo all your hard work when things don't go to plan, that can be really demoralising. You just think 2 steps forwards, 2 steps back, or 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. So you're never going to get anywhere with that. And I know from speaking to this person and working with them that it's not 2 forward and 2 back. Sometimes it's 2 forward and 1 back. That's real, that's true. But they're not undoing all their hard work. So that's the first thing. And I think having the intent that they want to stop doing that is really positive. And the question is now, how do we stop doing that? Well, they almost gave us a bit of an answer in their next sentence. The next thing they said was, I'm an all or nothing kind of person. That's just a belief. Now, we hear that at Kaizen Active all the time. And in fact, it's almost it's a feature of the type of people that will come to Kaizen Active. But do you know what? Loads of people believe it. The question, and it is just a belief, the question is, does it serve you well to hold that belief? Are you always an all or nothing person with absolutely everything? I suspect that you're not. I get that you've built it into a story that you're telling yourself, that it's part of your identity, but does it serve you? Because really it doesn't matter who you are today anyway. It matters, who do you want to be, who do you want to become? And I think an all or nothing person is going to have highs and a lot of lows, where they're beating themselves up and their inner bitch is giving them a really hard time. So I would just want you to ask yourself, is it helpful to be an all or nothing person, or is there a better way to do it? Let me talk about our nutrition strategy, if you like. We're not an all or nothing company, but it doesn't mean to say that we don't want to be the very best in our field. But we're not all or nothing, and we do make mistakes, but we let them go. In fact, we've built into our ethos, if you like, that when you make a mistake, or not even when you make a mistake, we only want you on plan 90% of the time and off 10% of the time, because nobody can be all the time. And we don't want you to feel like you're failing, and you don't need 100% all the time to be great. You need 90%, 80%, and you're going to move forward. So if you lower your expectations a little bit and just do your very best, not anyone else's very best, but your very best on that day, and you take into account the circumstances that have affected you, then maybe that's going to be a better way of looking at things, rather than saying I'm an all or nothing person and beating yourself up when it doesn't go your way. Ask the question, how does it serve you to beat yourself up? Because again, if the answer is it doesn't, then what would be a better approach? Go hard or go home. Again, I love it. It's athletic, it's powerful. I don't want to take any of the power or athlete from this person, but I do want them to realize that, you know what, you are equally so. You're kind of human. You're going to make mistakes. Life is going to get in the way. And what's the best way for you to look at this? So there's quite a lot in there. What my last point would almost be, I would encourage you to kind of to step outside this, to think about if you were at some point in the future, whether it be kind of 3 months, 6 months, a year in the future, and you were truly your fabulous best, then what would you be looking back and saying to yourself, this version of you today? Now, what advice would you give her? Would it be stay on this path, keep with that all or nothing belief, beat yourself up, or would you look at it kind of slightly differently? Would you think, you know what, you do your best, you've got plenty of struggles, you've got a lot going on in life, and the fact that you're doing your best is good enough. And I think that's it. And if you make a mistake, then learn from it and don't make the same mistakes. But yeah, maybe you need to give yourself a little bit more kind of love, a little bit more compassion, and yeah, maybe see the good in you more and see the bad in you less. Other people do, I do. So yeah, I think that it's just a belief at the end of the day. This all or nothing is just a perception, and I'd encourage you to think about, I'd change it. I'd be thinking, no, not who am I, who do I want to be, what's the best version of me, and how does she look at things, and then be her. Simple as that. I hope this has been useful for you, and thanks for sharing it. Do awesome. Take care.